Hi everyone, and welcome back to Journal with Laura. Today's journaling practice is about overcoming self-doubt, because we all face self-doubt. If you are in a situation right now where who am I to do this? I'm never going to be able to do this. I'm going to fail. This is not for me. You're not in this by yourself. It's super normal to feel self-doubt sometimes, and I really hope that this journaling practice will help you to overcome it, because self-doubt is literally just in your head. It's nothing real. So if you really take the time to go down that rabbit hole and really identify what beliefs are holding you back and how you can change them to actually help you and serve you in your situation, then overcoming self-doubt can be a lot easier. So I really hope that this journaling practice helps you. It has definitely helped me plenty of times, and I constantly go back to this journaling exercise again and again, and it really makes me feel a lot more confident, a lot more driven, and really just finding that trust within myself that I can totally achieve that goal that I have set for myself. So grab your journal and let's get started. The first thing that I want you to do is to think of that goal that is causing you self-doubt. What in your life right now is that you really want to do it, but you don't really believe in your ability to be able to do that? What is it? I want you to write it down. Great, and once you've written it down, I want you to really think about, okay, why is this not going to work out for me? Why am I not the person to do this? Why will I fail? Why will this go wrong? Literally think of the worst case scenario. Think of everything that could happen and why it could go wrong, and then write down 3 reasons right now on why it could go wrong, why you're not the person to achieve this. And I know this might be a little bit uncomfortable, but we have to be aware of what is holding us back before we can actually overcome that, right? So you can totally write down more reasons as well, but just for now, I want you to write 3 reasons why this won't work out. Okay, if you are not finished yet, feel free to pause this video. And what I actually want to share with you is the definition of fear, which is false evidence appearing real. And this is very, very, very important to know for this exercise, is that what you've just written down, those reasons, they are just a belief. They are just thoughts. They are simply inside your head. They are your subjective reality, but they are not truth, right? They are not true. They're literally thoughts that have been planted into your head from external sources, right? Might that be people in your life or past experiences. However, you don't have to believe them. right? You are literally in control over the thoughts that you're thinking, the beliefs that you're having. This is what mindset journaling is about. This is what this work is all about, right? Because the thing is that you still want to reach that goal, am I right? And however, are those beliefs and those thoughts are going to support you in that? They will not, right? So what we are going to do is, now that we are aware of those thoughts that are holding us back, that are causing us self-doubt, we're really going to think, okay, how can we shift them into thoughts and beliefs that are actually encouraging us, that are motivating us, that are making us feel safe and secure and really confident in what we want to do, right? Because we get to choose our thoughts, and it's really important that you start taking responsibility for your thoughts, because you're responsible for changing them. No one around you is going to do that for you, okay? So what are we going to do now? We are going to go through each of those reasons, and we are going to literally point out the bullshit in them, right? We are going to prove to ourselves that those beliefs are wrong, right? And the best way to do that, anyway, I have found that, is to find proof in your real life, to find people who have done what you want to do, and to literally prove yourself wrong. Be like, well, they have done it, so it is possible, right? Or even just thinking of your own life and what have you achieved in the past that you thought you couldn't do, and take that as proof that you can do things even though you might doubt yourself. When have you acted despite fear? When have you acted despite self-doubt? I really want you to go through those 3 reasons right now and think about, okay, for example, what I've written down is that I don't have enough savings, right? Is that true? Have I done things in the past, even though I thought I didn't have enough money, right? Have I saved up money in the past? How long has that taken me? How fast can I build up my savings? Have other people built up their savings really fast? How can I do that, right? Really ask yourself, and not just be like, yeah, that's just reality, and then shut down your brain. No, be like, but how can this work for me, right? How can this work for me? And for each of your reasons, I want you to write down 3 statements that are more supportive. For example, I wrote down, I can build up savings within the next 8 months. Money is a limitless resource. And then what I also gonna write down is, there's always more money coming in than going out. of your reasons. And what I also want you to do is to ask yourself this question. Maybe you now struggled and you couldn't really come up with 3 reasons why this is not true, or with 3 supportive statements. So if you still need help on that, one of the questions that I ask myself always is, if I knew with like 100% certainty that this is gonna work out, how would I think about it differently? Or if I knew that I couldn't fail, like it was literally promised to me that this is going to work out, how would I show up differently? How would I act differently? Really, like literally imagine, okay, this is a done deal. This is going to happen. Like there's no doubt about it. Your self-doubt would just magically disappear. How would you act differently? How would you think differently? And then again, write all of those things down in first person present tense. And those are going to be your new affirmations, your new beliefs, right? Your new thought patterns. Because as I said, you can choose your thoughts, right? You are responsible for that. Okay, you might notice that once you're in the flow of really like stepping into that next level version of yourself and really writing those affirmations, that it's gonna be super easy, and you're just gonna, continue writing all of those affirmations. So if you want to continue writing, then feel free to do that. Obviously, just doing this exercise once won't immediately remove all of your self-doubt. right? Because that is just how your brain is still wired right now, and you have to regularly do this exercise, affirm those new beliefs, surround yourself with people who actually maybe already have those beliefs, right? It takes all of those things to really rewire your brain to step out of that self-doubt. But sitting down and really becoming aware of why you are actually experiencing self-doubt, and then objectively saying, well, but that's actually not true, because there are people who've done it. I've done it in the past. That already helps, right? Because you're telling yourself the truth and you are taking the time to choose different thoughts that serve you. Please comment down below what you're maybe struggling with right now when it comes to self-doubt, and just let's empower and support each other, because it's just a great community around here, really supportive. So feel free to share whatever you are struggling with, and we are for sure gonna help you with that. Also, feel free to share this video with a friend who you might know might be struggling with self-doubt, or they have a big goal that they aren't really sure about. Feel free to send them over this video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!